In the city of Vandalia, we have 5,700 or so water meters. We've come to the point where they've reached the end of their useful life, and it's time to start replacing those. This is going to be a multi-year project, and I'm really proud that our very talented public works technicians are going to help us save over $800,000 throughout the course of the project by making the installations themselves.
This is what is going to be a new residential water meter that goes in someone's house. So what happened is back in the mid-2000s, we had a similar program, and those meters were good for 10 to 12 years, and the life cycle of those is running out. They have a battery system on them that allows us to drive by in this van and pick up the reading on a computer, and that's how we've done our reading for the last 15 years. So this new meter that we're going to put in will actually be connected with a cellular endpoint that will read your meter directly back to our office through the web page.
This is going to be really beneficial to residents once their meter is replaced. First, several years ago, we only read your meter once every 3 months. And so if you had a leak, it could be a long time and a lot of lost water and utility bills before that was actually detected. Then the city went to reading it once every month. Now, with this new Eye on Water app that'll be available to our utility customers through their phone, we'll actually have several readings an hour. And so if you have a toilet running or a child turns on the spigot outside of your house and lets it run, you don't go away for the whole weekend and come back to a completely flooded yard and a huge utility bill. So we see this as part of City Council Sharpen the Saw policy goals, where we're leveraging technology to improve the way we do business.
The program you would use to track your usage, it's an app on your phone that you can get or an iPad called Eye on Water. Those work on Google phones, they work on iPhones. There'll also be a web page that you can go do that same thing. So you'll have access to your account 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is a feature on there you can pay your bill through this app or this program as well. So you'll have complete control over your water usage and be able to monitor that. You can have it set you up for an alert. Say if there's a constant usage on your line that could be a toilet leaking or running or something like that, you can have it send you an alert to your phone, and you'll know that right away and be able to get that leak fixed and not cost you money on that water usage.
What we'll do is we'll start with the meters that have failed in that the remote read doesn't work. And so there are approximately 150 utility customers who have to call in the reading on their meter every single month. One part of this project that I'm really proud of is, first, we have to do it because the meters have gone past their useful life. Second, we have really talented public works technicians, and they're going to be coming to your neighborhoods in order to conduct those replacements themselves. As a consequence, we're going to save over $800,000 throughout the course of the project. And then also the Environmental Protection Agency has required that we exercise 20% of our valves in the system every year. And so we'll meet that regulatory mandate. One thing that's really important for our residents to know is that when a Vandalia Public Works technician shows up to swap out your meter, you'll receive a letter ahead of time. We'll make contact with you to schedule if the meter is located in your home. Our Public Works technicians will arrive in a uniform, a City of Vandalia uniform. They'll have an ID badge, and they'll have a card that they can hand you so that you can call the municipal building or look up on the website if you have any sort of information that you need in order to feel comfortable doing that. We'll start with the meters that have failed. There are approximately 150 meters that we will replace first, and then we'll work systematically throughout the neighborhoods to get those first 700 done. After that, we'll have a good idea of how long it's going to take compared to other priorities, and where we can dedicate our staff and our resources.